Hello, good day. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's topic is going to be top 5 tools that I recommend when starting out to be a barber, or if you want to take this as a professional step in order to be a full-time barber. These are my top 5 tools that work very handy. The first one will be the Andes clippers. The Andes clippers are very good. It's a very good brand, and I use this especially when I need to do a nice, perfect fade. This works very smoothly, very effectively, and I always recommend this, especially when you are fresh starting out of school. The only disadvantage I'll probably say it's a slightly heavier than other clippers that I work with, but I always recommend you get the Andes clippers initially when you're first starting out. Another clipper, which is also as effective, is your Walls Senior. Your Walls Senior is very effective. And an advantage is very lightweight. It cuts very fast. It's very effective. It fades out the line pretty quickly. This I will recommend. I use this on every fade. It's very good for all types of hair, Caucasian hair, African American hair, Chinese hair, all types of hair. It works smoothly, effectively, and you have no issues with patches. These clippers that I just initially addressed, the Andes and the Walls, are your top two when it comes to regular haircuts and fades on every types of client. I will always recommend these. I will never ever stop using them. I don't care what other clippers come out. These two clippers are the top notch clippers when it comes to fading effectively and doing an amazing job. And the guards that actually come with these are the zero, the double zero, the triple zero sometimes, but I never recommend using the triple zero. And the one, the two, the O, the OA, these are the guards that come along with the Andes clippers or the Walls clippers. That's what I'll always suggest that you get along with these clippers. And another clipper that I also suggest that you get is your oysters. People say oysters, 76ers. These are your electric clippers. The electric clippers is also very smooth. When I say smooth, it gives you an even cut. It's fast, it's electric. You can't go wrong with it. You can literally cut down a head of hair or an afro within seconds because they are just that good. I always recommend this when you are doing an even cut and you want to quickly go over a haircut or afro in a matter of minutes or matter of seconds. I always say use your oysters. People are going to tease me, but use your oysters. They are very, very efficient. Now, my two liners that I always recommend and I always use on a consistent basis is my Walls liners. These are my burgundy liners. I love using these because they are lightweight. They're very good for kids, good for adults, good when you're trying to go over the beard and line up a beard. Also good for all types of hair, all types of shades, all types of, you name it. They're very, very good. I mostly use them especially for my little clients because they don't really like, it's also not as noisy. It's light, and a lot of kids sometimes, you can notice that they fringe or they shake or they jerk when they hear a loud liners around their ear. That might make them very uncomfortable, but I like to use these because they're not as noisy and they're very, very smooth and lightweight. So yeah, invest in a Walls liner, and these are very inexpensive. You can get this for $50 on Amazon, and yeah. Another liners is your Andes liners. These are the gray liners. Now these are very, very good when you want to bald a head of hair. If you want to completely go bald, they get very, very close Now my walls don't get as close. Now my Andes liners, the gray ones, they are very good and they're very steady. They're slightly heavier than your walls liners, but the Andes are a top notch good, and they also give you a very, very nice line. I also recommend you also getting a T outliner blade with this. Some people might differ or choose to pick something differently. I always say use your T outliner um, blade with it. It's easier especially when you're at the outer corner and you line in the sideburns of your haircut. It gives a nice, easy, and maneuver when you going across the sideburns. It gives a nice, smooth, even finish. So these are my top. And my last and final is my Walls electric shaver. Why would I forget that? I have to put that in there. These are burgundy electric shavers, and oh my God, if you do not have these, you need to invest in these. I love them so much. They are very effective, especially for clients who don't like to have the razor on their neck or on their head, but still want to get real close with their haircuts. I always recommend you use a Walls electric shaver. Sometimes I always suggest that you ask your client sometimes if they are prone to breaking out before you use these shavers, because sometimes some people might have sensitive skin. So I always suggest before you use any Walls shaver, ask your client, do you have sensitive skin? Have you used this shaver before? Do you have sensitive skin? That's always essential for you to ask those questions. If they are confident enough to know that they can take a shaver, I always suggest use that before you use a razor blade, because a razor blade gets super close and you can have irritation or ingrown hairs. These are my top 5 tools for all types of barbers. And there's so many other tools out there too, but these are my top 5. I hope I was able to help you out in the tools you need to start out or to be a professional in the industry. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Bye.